Hello everyone and welcome again to GSMCT. So today I tried to do the live of this reaction video, but it was not going well, so I'm doing a video right now. Now before we get into this, I'm gonna say this: please do not forget to press that like button, subscribe, and let's get into this drama.
Jackie and Josh aren't here, but I sat down with them for an exclusive interview that we will show you later on in the show.
Jackie didn't want to come because she didn't want to be confronted. That's just facts.
Paul, a little heartbreak shirt? What is that?
A little heartbreak shirt.
A little heartbreak shirt, okay. Okay, Zach and Blinn, you're good, and I'm judging by the outfit and the socks. Zach, y'all are still married.
And the rings?
And the rings.
Good giveaway. Kwame, Chelsea, great to see you guys.
And last but certainly not least, Brett and Tiffany. Yes.
The only people they didn't give a chance to actually talk much in the show.
We want to talk about Chelsea, Kwame, and Micah.
I made a super unfortunate joke that I thought was going to be taken as funny, but it wasn't.
Girl, you know it wasn't a joke. You wanted to hurt his feelings and his ego took over.
I don't know, Cheers a failed proposal or something.
It proceeded to be a 20-minute conversation, right? It just didn't need to be in that way. I mean, it was difficult. It was very uncomfortable. So we have moved on. I mean, we are happily married right now. And yes, that was an immature comment. And she understands that.
I'm sorry I let my ego get the best of me in that moment. I'll never do that again,
We also want to know, have you yet to meet Kwame's mother, Chelsea?
Yes, I have.
What? There was another duo that had everyone talking, and I am talking about Irina and Micah.
That's not what he wanted, and that's okay, but I'm just you could have been a little bit more forthcoming about where you were at instead of just telling me what I wanted to hear, because now I feel like a fucking idiot because I believed you.
Irina and Micah, I feel like in some perspective, just came into this show playing mean girls and playing bodies. And I'm going to say this, it actually hurt. But at the same time, I feel like, in Irina's case, she definitely was not attracted to Zach.
I just feel so bad that I hurt him.
What was it like watching that?
I think that watching that back was really difficult. I feel like I really came into it in a selfish perspective of it was just me on the show. It's painful that that's the image I'm left with on my 3 weeks of this journey.
Girl, it's just painful because your reputation is ruined and you look bad in front of the whole world.
Zach, we talked so much about everything that happened. I was super disappointed, and I just really hope that you grow from this.
I generally think that me and Zach weren't right for each other. I think that we weren't meant to be, and clearly we can see it from day one from seeing each other. But looking back, I'm sorry.
The main factor here is Irina was not attracted to Zach, although she did actually lead him on after she noticed that she wasn't attracted to him. That is the problem that I had with Irina. She was playing mean girls in the house, and now she was playing mean girls outside of this particular competition after meeting Josh and knowing that she didn't really feel attracted to him. She should have told him immediately and just left.
There was so much stuff that happened that was just unbelievable. If we're real, you went on this show to get famous.
I'm gonna say this, Zach sounded very bitter in this particular reunion because he wouldn't let anything go. Even though Bliss, the wife, was saying less, and she was like, you know what, that was what happened then, we're just gonna let it go. I mean, Zach just kept carrying on because he feels so much hurt that this woman didn't want him at the time. Now you're married, you have a lovely wife sitting right beside you. Why do you keep hanging on to this? That is the problem I have with Zach. I feel like he's not over Irina in some point. And I know a lot of people are going to come and say, oh, he's over, he's just expressing his feelings. Excuse me. Normally, when men are no longer interested in you, they really don't care.
I have receipts, but the only receipt I think the world should see are the ones I posted on my Instagram today.
It still hurts me, sorry, to say that you think I went on the show to get famous, and I thank you guys for forgiving me, but that wasn't the reason. And
There was a DM sent as well while you were with Zach to Bliss saying you dodged a bullet.
Yeah, she did say that.
I did wanted to
So
bring that
I
up.
want to start off this by saying, like, this was a year ago. Like, this is such a small little blip in, like, me and Zach's love story, and we have moved on. I'm willing to address it now, and I really don't want to talk about it much further because it's like, I just don't care anymore, right?
Okay.
And there you can see the difference. You can absolutely see the difference because Bliss is like, I really don't care. It's a long story, but Zach, I feel like he's still hanging on to that. It's still hurting him in some way, and I would like two of them to actually really talk about this because I feel like it's bothering Zach, and I feel like I still strongly feel like Bliss is just Zach's second choice. That is how I feel. And my mind, I haven't, this reunion have not changed my mind.
I got to talk about this video where Paul is leaving the bridal suite.
So to imply that that was anything more than me just gesturing, acknowledging that I was squeezing past her, or kind of bumped into her shoulder is literally absurd.
Sorry, I bumped into you, baby.
You can bump into me anytime, baby.
I'll bump into you anytime.
Okay, now why is she crying?
I was going to say yes. And I didn't want to spend the rest of our life if he was to say yes, wondering if he did it not to embarrass me. The only way I could get that answer was for him to answer first.
Paul really thought about this.
And here we go again, Zach making sure he has to voice his opinion.
Guys, let's move on. Now it's time to talk about our third love triangle of Marshall, Jackie, and Josh.
How are things?
Doing great.
We're doing good.
Y'all have been dating since the show ended.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. I broke up with Marshall before I saw Josh at the coffee shop.
Do you remember the moment that Marshall pushed you and it was the last straw and you're like, that's it, I'm done?
I do. And it happened off camera. We just were not meant to be, and we both deserve to be happy.
You know why you're not meant to be? Because you have that guy next to you.
But you kept his ring though. Why didn't you just give him back his ring then? She's toxic.
Or did you know in the back of your mind, like, this isn't working out?
Yeah.
You kept the ring.
Yes, ma'am, I have the ring still.
She said, yes, ma'am. Why do you think he wanted it back?
Marshall wanted the ring back because he wanted to propose to another castmate.
And then they broke up 2 weeks after production stopped filming.
Yeah.
But guess who didn't? Jackie and Josh. Hey, Josh.
Okay, Vanessa actually sounds like she's almost praising them in this particular interview. And I'm gonna say this, she's totally biased. But let's get back to Jackie and Josh, by the way. I'm gonna say this, what is it your business if he wanted to propose to another girl? I mean, you two were seeing each other, and it's giving me toxicity come together and become more toxic. And I'm gonna say this, Jackie is a bitter person.
She was very hell-bent on saying, you wanted to propose to somebody and stay on the show. And when I looked at you, again, you were like, that is not true.
Yeah. We picked out those rings. And in that moment, I looked at that ring and I said, that's for her. I felt like she didn't deserve to have that symbol of my love.
With Brett and Tiffany, what are you guys thinking on the baby time?
So I'm gonna say something about this damn baby. She be bringing up the whole of the, ending about, these two couples over here. Brad and Tiffany were given the least time to talk, and I feel like all she did when she talked to them or actually wanted to get any kind of commentary from them was talk about the baby, and I'm gonna say this, it got on my nerves. Girl, put yourself together, because not everybody wanna have kids here, out here. To be sincere, children are very expensive. Get a grip.
We're really just trying to enjoy our marriage. So like we're traveling the world, we're still getting to learn one another, but the thing is like we're so committed to one another. We want to have our lives set before we bring a life into this world.
Such a drastic transition. We're loving life together.
But
I mean,
Brett, how cute are baby Air Force Ones going to be?
Listen.
We can do colors. We can do initials.
Hey, listen. When Baby Brown comes, hey, fly.
Love it.
I love
No
it.
doubt.
I love it.
Goddamn,
Thank
Brett
you.
Brown.
All right. What about over here?
Okay, everyone, that was it for my Love is Blind Season 4 reunion review. And I'm gonna say this, it was absolutely unbelievable, especially when it came to Vanessa and the way she was literally holding Marshall accountable of everything. I'm like, girl, get a grip. You're looking biased out here. We can all see it. You are out here almost praising, Jackie and actually almost cheating on Marshall, expecting him to, think about, Jackie's feeling if he considered her feelings and all of that while, you know, giggling and cackling with Jackie. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna say this. You guys let me know what you think about this particular reunion because I'm gonna say this. It was trash because of Vanessa and the way she actually interviewed them. See, I would have shown you guys more, but hey, I gotta do my best. Now, with that being said, let me know about your actual opinion about this particular reunion in the commentary section. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.